I'm your host with the most, Locum 23. You're joining me for It Lives in the Woods, Chapter 6, Time and Edition, 10 years ago. Now playing as Sarah at the house in the woods. Leaves crunch underfoot as you step out of the clearing. See? It's right where we said. Holy crud. You guys were for real? Told you so. Oh man. Is that where the monster grabbed you? Yeah, it was right in the door there. Cool. It's not cool, Jane. I can't believe you came here and didn't tell me. Could have gotten hurt. It's okay. Sarah was here to protect me. Yeah, I know, but... So what exactly happened again? Jane and I got close to the door, and then Redfield tried to suck us in like a big vacuum. Wait, Redfield? How do you know its name? Well, I asked, and he scratched it out on the floor. And then he stole my necklace. Ah, that's so creepy. I love it. Lily calls from nearby, poking something with her foot. Aw, there's a dead bird over here. This place is weird. I want to leave. No way. Let's go in there and kick that thing's butt. I think we should stay out here. Sarah's right. But what if we got Connor to come and record it on his new phone? We could send it to those ghost hunters on TV. No way. I'm not going to Creepy Hole to get eaten, especially with my stupid brother. Well, I'm not going if Stacy doesn't. You guys never want to do anything cool. A high-pitched cry suddenly pierces the air. Whee! That's my whistle. Mr. Ratty's. He's making fun of us. The whistle toots cheerfully from inside the house, as if daring you to come in. What sells it? Now we're definitely not going in. What? Why? 'Cause it's obviously a trap? Exactly. Dang it, you guys are right. Sorry, Jane. Jane balls up her fists, her face reddening as the mocking whistling continues. She stamps her foot. Screw you, Mr. Red. But, as you all turn to go, the whistle suddenly dies down, and you all hear another sound from inside. Wait. You all glance back, something tiny flies out from inside the house, bounces off of Jane's chest, and lands in her hands. My whistle? Give back. Stay. Sorry. Dude. What kind of monster apologizes? Should we talk to it? Everyone glances hesitantly. You summon your courage and step forward. Mr. Red? Why did you grab Jane and me? What are you? Why did you grab Jane and me? Sorry. Lonely. Aw, you sound so sad. Oh, yeah, that's not weird. You guys are all so gullible. I can't believe you just... But before Stacy can finish, a gust of golden leaves blows through the clearing. Guys, look! Lily points out a bundle of slender vines, which are moving on their own. They snake around the clearing, seizing hold of the dead bird. The bird's body shudders as hair-thin roots permeate the dead flesh like veins. It flops onto its side, tiny feet clawing at the air. No freaking way. Chirping, the bird jerkily gets to its feet. It looks up at you, bright amber eyes burning where its eyes used to be. Wow! Did you guys see that? Mr. Red brought the bird back to life. Is it alive? It looks sick or something. I don't think I like this. Are you kidding? This is amazing. I still don't know. Well, Sarah and Jane are the ones who got grabbed. Yeah, that's true. What do you guys think? Jane turns to you uncertain. I think we should be really careful. Mr. Red might seem cool, but it could also be a trick. We don't know anything about him. Yeah. But I want to be friends with him. Let's make a deal. We'll all come back here tomorrow, but we'll be careful and stick together. That's a good rule. We only play with Mr. Red if everyone's okay with it. That way we can watch out for each other. That sounds good to me. Everyone agree? Nobody visits Mr. Red alone? Yeah, everybody plays together. Agreed. Sweet. Let's pound in. As the group puts her fists together in a circle, you and Jane lock eyes. She smiles, clutching her whistle tightly. Sweet. Back to my house for lunch. Mom's making mac and cheese. Oh man, we gotta go. Miss Pierce makes it with hot dog pieces. As the group turns to head home, Jane calls out over her shoulder. Bye, Mr. Red. We'll come back and play with you again tomorrow. The once dead bird screeches a farewell, its amber eyes burning bright in the shadows of the tree. Yes, he'll be watching you. Ha ha ha! A bitter pill to swallow. Now playing as Lucas, at the end of a long school day, Principal Flores calls you in her office. You wanted to see me? Lucas, come on in. Nervously, you take a seat at the lone chair in the middle of the room. I thought you pretty ought to be the first to know and hear the news that Mr. Cooper, considering you were there for the attack. Your heart jumps at the memory of the snake, then sinks with that. Don't tell me he's... Mr. Cooper is stable. The EMTs were able to administer an anti-venom, thanks to your quick actions. It was nothing, really. It's certainly not nothing. The hospital said another 10 minutes, and Mr. Cooper would have died. He's lucky you were there. Yeah, lucky. Now, there is still the question of how a rattlesnake got into Mr. Cooper's desk in the first place. Do you have any theories? Well, to be honest, I was hoping you could help me with that. Have you heard anything? Chatter in the halls, an odd text message? Me? We don't understand. Am I not a suspect? What? No, of course not. I mean, if you were any other student, sure, but we all know you're not capable of something like this. Besides, with all your extracurriculars, I bet you barely have enough free time to catch a movie, let alone a rattlesnake. Oh yeah, good point. So, any ideas? I think it might have been a prank. The snake snack on its own. I have no clue. Flores sighs. I was afraid you'd say that. Damn, I mean, darn. Actually, no, I do mean damn. It's bad enough we got bears and wild dogs, now we have snakes, too. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Principal Flores nods and turns towards her computer. Thank you, Lucas, that'll be all. You rise to leave, and your hand is on the doorknob when... Oh, by the way, I got an email from Mr. Cooper about setting up a meeting with your parents, but he didn't say why. Any idea what's going on that about? You slowly turn around. Play dumb. Clear your throat and shrug as nonchalantly as you can. I don't know. I don't think he said anything to me. So Flores studies you intensely. Feel a bead of sweat forming on your forehead. Well, I'm sure it wasn't that important. I'll ask him after he wakes up. Wait. Wakes up? What do you mean? Oh, gosh, did I leave that part out? Mr. Cooper is still unresponsive, I'm afraid, but the doctors say... The rest of Principal Flores' words disappear beneath the roar of blood pounding through your ears. A coma? He's in a coma. Just like Dan. Now playing as Sarah. After class, you go to meet your friends and discover an unwelcome addition to the group. What the hell took you so long, Sarah? What's she doing here? Good question. She didn't suffer a major concussion and wander in a semi-conscious fugue. I already asked. Rennie rolls her eyes. What I'm doing here is leaving. Don't worry, I just came by it. Brittany pauses and Stacy nudges her with her foot. She scowls, continuing through clenched teeth. To invite you to my party at my house this Saturday. Wow, did not expect that. You sure about the concussion? You're inviting us to your party. Sounds suspicious. Why the hell would you want us at your party? Sounds like a setup for a prank or something. Great, then don't come. Come on, guys. Brittany told me she's trying to turn a new leaf and stop being a jerk to people. Right, Britt? Yeah, totally. Well, this is more weird to add to the weird pile. Are we sure this isn't, Mr. Andy nudges Ava hard on the ribs, jerking his head at Brittany. Ava crosses her arms, glaring at him. Okay, but we're gonna have to talk about this all later. Yeah, we'll talk about that, school project, but for the class we have. That Brittany isn't in. Okay, whatever you're talking about, yeah, super, I don't care. We're really all invited to your party? Brittany looks at Lily, her expression softening a little. Yeah, really. Does that mean you're coming? Of course. I would love to. Great. Make sure you see me dance. With a final glare at Stacy, Brittany stalks away towards the bus stop. Pull Stacy aside, lowering her voice so the others can't hear. Okay, what the hell just happened? Either I got transported in the opposite land, or... I got our phone, Sarah. The video's gone. What? Stacy, that's... amazing. Are you sure? She could have had their copy somewhere, right? She did, but I'm pretty sure I got them all. I scoured all of her social media accounts. I even deleted the automatic backup on the cloud. How the hell did you get her phone? That's, kinda complicated part. Not to break up this fun whispering thing you've got going on, but visiting hours are over in like 90 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna go see Dan or what? As I start to joke, oh god, help. Sorry, we're coming. I can fit 5 in my car. Lucas, can you drive someone? Lucas stowers at the nod of his name and looks around. Huh? Oh yeah. Sure. Stacy unlocks her car, letting Ava, Andy, Lily, and Noah pile inside. Yo, Ava, let me trade you the front. Those shoulders don't like the back seat. Fight me, gang. Guess that means it's you and me, Lucas. Oh, okay. You get into Lucas's car, and he follows Stacy out of the parking lot. Inside of Lucas's car is as silent as Lucas, as stares through the windshield, hardly seeming to notice you're there. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. Are you sure? Because you don't seem fine. I know you're already having a hard time before all this Mr. Red stuff came back. I can't imagine how stressed you must be now. It's definitely not the best way to start school year, but I'm handling it, really. You know you can talk to me, right? I'm a part of this too. I know what you're going through right now. A bitter laugh escapes Lucas as he shakes his head as if trying to clear it. Sorry, I don't think you can help with this. I screwed up bad, Sarah. I screwed up badly. And I'm scared of what you'd think of me if you knew what I've done. Lucas. Lucas' hand's shaking on the steering wheel. He sniffs and reaching up quickly to wipe at his eyes. Sorry, could you have me a tissue? Yeah, of course. Are they in here, or... Open the glove compartment. Wait, no! Lucas lunges over to stop you, yanking the steering wheel in the process. Car swerves towards the right lane. Lucas! You should grab the wheel. Grab hold of the steering wheel and jerk it to the left again, just managing to stay inside the left lane. Phew. What the hell, Lucas? I was just looking in the... You pause, your gaze drifting down to a now open glove compartment. Inside, you see several small plastic bottles with white caps. Don't. But you've already picked one up, turning it to read the label. Lucas, are these focus pills? Yes, but the label has your mom's name. Why'd she prescribe so many? There's like 5 bottles in here. She didn't. Last month I stole a page from her prescription pad. You what? What the hell possessed you to do that? I just... Sarah, my mom came to the U.S. when she was 19. She had nothing. She worked 3 jobs to put herself through college. She got a full ride to Harvard Medical. That's where she met my dad, who already had 3 patents under his belt. Now he has 20. So your parents are geniuses. What's that have to do with anything? I assume there's an excuse coming? I know nothing can excuse what I did. I just want you to understand. Everything I do is measured against them. At your age, I'd won an international prize for science. At your age, I'd started my own company. I'm already so far behind them, and they can't hide how disappointed they are. I can see it every time they look at me. So you decided that this was the solution? I couldn't think of anything else to do. I was already overloaded on classes. I wasn't sleeping. I was at my limit, and I could feel myself slipping. I had to get some help. The first week, it was amazing. I had so much energy. I never got distracted. I finished 2 college apps in one night. But it didn't last. Suddenly, I was paranoid all the time. I couldn't sleep. And even when I tried, Mr. Cooper got suspicious then. So that's what you guys were arguing about. But wait, that means... Oh God, Lucas. The snake? It's the only explanation that makes sense. Mr. Red put that snake in Mr. Cooper's desk to protect me. It's my fault he's in the hospital, and it'll be my fault if he dies. So what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna get rid of the pills. I'm gonna do whatever I can stop Mr. Red from hurting anyone else. After that, I don't know. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know you have no right to ask anything of you, but please... Don't tell anyone what I did. Please give me time to fix this. So for me, I understand why I did it. Oh man, do I understand more so. And let's be honest, there are plenty of kids who, even their parents, have went and got them a advantage. Like, my kid can't focus in class, and then, you know, they'll fib, or the kid will fib, and be like, I just can't focus in class, and what's the typical drug they give all the kids nowadays to help them think? Adderall. Such a drug was suggested for when I was a kid, and I didn't do it. I didn't have a doctor when I was a kid, so everyone's like, oh yeah, we'll look into it, Well, lo and behold, they didn't know that pretty much the only doctor I ever saw was the ER doctor. Long story there. So, I could see. I could see. But at the same time, I, myself, when I got later in life, I took caffeine ephedra pills to help you have more energy, and to be more multitasking. So yeah, I could see it. I mean, I could see, hell, every day we drink coffee, don't we? At least those who drink coffee, for that advantage. Though it's a healthy advantage, but it's still an advantage nonetheless. I understand why you did it. Your parents hold you up to impossible standards. Of course you cracked under the pressure. That doesn't excuse what I did. No, it doesn't. But you deserve a chance to make things right. Does that mean I'll keep your secret? At least for now. Thanks, Sarah. I swear, I'm gonna do whatever I can to fix this. Lucas pulls off the highway and turns into town. Lucas finds a parking space off the main street. You get out, spotting Stacy's car part way down the block. Looks like the others beat us here. You ready to head in? Hang on. Lucas, looking back in the car, you see Lucas holding the pill bottles and old fast food bag. There's something I have to do first. Can I have some real quick before you throw them on? No! In a narrow alley across the street from the hospital, Lucas stuffs the bag of pills into a large trash can. Hey, a little now and then would help, okay? I'd be done with choices a lot faster. There, I'm done taking shortcuts. Shortcuts are nice, though. This is good, Lucas. I'm proud of you. Thanks, sir. You stand beside Lucas, not sure what else to say, until someone clears the road at the end of the alley. So, you guys know Dan's not in the garbage can, right? Jeez, Ava, what are you doing out here? Waiting for you guys, so I can lead you to the weird back room they got Dan in? What are you doing in this creepy... You're interrupted by a sudden noise from inside one of the garbage cans. A muffled, insistent scratching. What on earth? It's probably just a raccoon or something, right? We're thinking regular raccoon or supernaturally controlled attack raccoon. Not helping. Should we check? You all look at each other for the moment. One of us should. Probs. Unless you want some poor, unsuspecting waiter to get a face full of evil raccoon when he's taking out the garbage. Who should look? Me. I've got this. Steeling yourself, you stride up to the trash can and fling back the lid. Oh my god. What? What is it? Wordlessly, you beckon your friends over. They edge up to the look, and there, nestled among the crumpled newspapers and takeout containers is... You were so goddamn adorable. Oh. My. Kitty. The kitten flattens her ears and backs away, baring tiny fangs. Oh, whoa, it's okay, kitty. We won't hurt you, promise. Reach out, holding your hand very still as the kitten creeps forward to sniff your fingers. Watching you suspiciously, the kitten puts one paw in your hand, then the other. When nothing terrible happens, she climbs into your palm. I want this goddamn kitty now. See, you're okay. Kitten purrs, rumbles softly against your hand as you gently lift her out of the garbage can. Kitty! I think we broke Ava. Do you guys know what cats can sense evil spirits? Also, look at her little paws. She's so skinny. I think she's a stray. Okay, as much as a black cat is super on brand for me, my dad is crazy allergic. Oh my god, I don't think I could, and I hope I'm not, though I have been around a lot of cats, and I've never been like, oh my god, I can't breathe. But there's times I get like itching or watery eyes. It might be just regular seasonal allergies, but I mean, I have a cat in my house, so let's put it that way. And I take care of two strays who, every day, they come up to my house and they go, meow, meow, and they want food, and I feed them. Yes, I feed them. I've been feeding them for several years. So think about that every time you donate to my channel or watch an ad. That little bit of food and it's going towards, or a little bit of money is going towards their food and water. So think about that. Terriers hate cats, but maybe the vet's office down the block can find a home for her. No way. Sarah's gonna have to take this cat home and also let me come over and play with said kitten every day, possibly twice a day. Right, Sarah? Adopt the kitten. She'll warn you when supernatural forces are nearby. She'll also give new nerve boosts to you and your friends. Plus, you'll be able to name the kitty, and no one really gave us a name for the kitten. So goddamn adorable. Look at the cuteness. Look at it. Jesus. It's so goddamn cute. Look at him. Look at how happy she is going to be. Looks like I have a cat now. You hold the kitten up in your face, and she headbutts you softly in the chin. Alright, that's pretty adorable. What are you gonna name her? Oh, Catawampus. Grimmelkin? Oh, what about Gigi? I'll name her Catawampus. So I had a white cat. Beautiful baby. Oh, I adopted her. She was super beautiful. She had been from an abusive home. She loved me. Her name was Blanca. First day, brought her home. She ran away for the whole day. She hid under all the cars by around the house. That night, she came to a back window. I was on the upstairs, and I just hear meow, meow. Came downstairs, opened the door, ran in, and she never ever left my side again until, unfortunately, when she died. I miss her. She was beautiful, full white. She actually ended up being grandma to the kittens that we had. She was really great, really gentle, and I really miss her. I'm not gonna name this cat Blanca though. Um, and Blanca, by the way, it's Spanish, it's white, of course. But, I know, very unoriginal name. Shut up. um, oh my god. What do I want to name her? Um, was it? No, you know what? I'm gonna name it like the cat that I have out front. His name is Wuzzy. He's like a really dark silver gray, but pretty much close. I love Wuzzy. Wuzzy. In honor of the little stray that I take care of daily. Ow. You might be the cutest, tiniest thing I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna spoil you rotten. Because, come on, Wuzzy. We're gonna go visit our friend Dan. I don't think you can bring cats in the hospital. Unzipping your school bag, you gently place Wuzzy on the top of your textbooks, then close the zipper part way. Cat? What cat? I don't see any cat. Are you feeling okay, Lucas? Fine. But when security comes to throw us out, I don't know any of you people. Giggling, you head across the street towards Westchester General. Well, that or put the cat in your jacket. I don't. Look at. Oh my god, it's so cute! Ava leads you to a small room at the back of the hospital. Your friends are there, clustered around the bed where Dan lies still and quiet. Oh, Dan. Andy stands up and you sit down in this empty chair. Beside you, the heart rate monitor beeps at a regular rhythm. Jeez, it looks so... It's like something drained the life out of him. Does he know we're here? I don't know. The nurse was here a minute ago. He said Dan's in a vegetative state. Do they know what caused it? They have no idea. He just won't wake up. Stacy sniffles, hugging herself and looking up at the ceiling to try and hold back the tears. Guys, what if he never wakes up? Lucas moves to stand by Stacy, putting an arm around her shoulders. Lily squeezes Stacy's hand. The nurse also said we should talk to him, though he said that Dan might be able to hear us. It's probably crap. They always say that to make you feel better. And it usually does. Does it work? Yeah, kinda. Reach out, squeezing Dan's hand in yours. For a moment, you feel a slight pressure as Dan squeezes back. A barely audible whisper escapes his lips. Sarah. He does know we're here. Dan, if you can hear me... Why did you do it? We're gonna make this right. I wish I knew. Why'd you go out there and stir this all up again? Our lives weren't bad enough already with having to deal with Redfield? Stop it, Sarah! Leave him alone! I'm sorry, I wish this wasn't happening. We all do, but blaming him isn't gonna make this go away. Sarah? Your backpack is angry. Looking down, you see a tiny black paw sticking out of the top of the bag, swiping blindly at Andy's leg. Cat, shut up. Sorry, we had to sneak her past the front desk. Everyone meet Wuzzy. Opens up the bag, and Wuzzy immediately springs out, clawing her way up to the side of Dan's bed. Whoa, is that your cat, Sarah? It seems kind of feral. Nah, Wuzzy talks tough, but inside, she's a little love muffin. Kinda like you? Wuzzy scampers up the bed, she raises her paw, batting softly at Dan's earlobe. When Dan doesn't respond, Wuzzy nestles against the side of his neck, curling into a tiny black ball. Has anyone else been here to see him? We ran into Dan's mom on the way in, but she was on the phone with someone named Dr. Chamble. Another doctor? Are they bringing in some kind of specialist or something? Actually, based on what they were saying, I think she may have been Dan's therapist. Dan was seeing a therapist? Do you think she knows something about all this? Who knows? He never told me about any of this. He wasn't one for talking about feelings. Dan, buddy, wish you could tell us what happened. Uh, Dan's head turns just a few degrees to the right. Follow the motion, see Dan's clothes folded neatly on the bedside table. Wait a second. Feel in the pocket of Dan's jeans and pull out his cell phone. He didn't tell us what was going on, but maybe he told someone else? He did send a lot of those weird texts the night he disappeared. His other texts could tell us more. Dan, you really want us to go through your phone? And you open his phone and there's just a bunch of D-pics. After several seconds, Dan's head moves again, the ghost of a nod. What do you think, Sarah? Read Dan's text to boost his nerve and learn what happened to him in the months leading up to his fateful trip in the woods. Note, this is a scene includes discussion of mental health and effects of trauma. We should find out what happened. Let's do it. It seems like Dan wants us to know, and this is the only way he can tell us. You and Dan's messaging app, and Stacy scoots her chair over next to yours. Okay, well, so when did all this stuff start? Stacy, you said before Dan was having breakdowns at football games, right? When was that? Sometime around last September, I think. Stacy reads over your shoulder as you scroll backwards through Dan's life, rewinding across days, weeks, months. Saturday, September 17th, 11:09 p.m. Or a.m., excuse me. Hey, Dan, it's Stacy. Are you doing alright? Yeah, what do you mean? I saw you at the game last night. Crying? Under the bleachers? What? You must have been seeing somebody else. I'm pretty sure it was you. Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Then they looked a lot like you and it had the same jersey number. And afterwards, I'm pretty sure they stole your car. I'm fine. Okay. Just, I hope you know you can talk to me. About anything. Sunday, September 18th. Everything okay, kiddo? Yeah, why? My mom's senses are tingling. Also, I found a card meowing outside your door this morning, and you only kick him out when you're upset. Found Picard. Nice, you named your cat Picard? Oh, you are awesome. I'm okay, just school stress and stuff. I didn't sleep super great last night. Are you having the nightmares again? No, no offense, but can we please not do the talk again? The talk? The one where I tell you a bunch of stuff that makes you look at me like sick a puppy and you try to convince me I need to go see a shrink and say no and we argue. Ouch. Sorry, just tired. Look, I know you want to talk to a therapist because you're stubborn and you're your father's son, but I worry about you and I want you to be okay. I know. What do you think about something like this? New app places therapy at your fingertip. Read the whole story at healthnews. What is this? Texting with a therapist. Seems kind of cheesy. Just think about it. Huh, texting with a therapist. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? I'm sure they charge you money too. Hi, Dan. Do you prefer Daniel or Dan? Dan is fine. Well, Dan, my name is Dr. Emily Chamel. I'll be your lighthouse counselor. How are you feeling? Well, like now or in general? Let's start with now. I don't know, hungry? I know we're supposed to be taking this serious, but yeah, that's yeah. That's a typical guy response. I don't know, hungry? Same. I'm eating nachos. Oh man, I want nachos. Yes, so does my German Shepherd. LOL. So, how have you been feeling lately? I don't know. Hard to describe. Kind of alone, I guess. Alone like sad? No, more like scared. What did Dan have to be afraid of? This was long before all the creepy stuff started happening, right? Skip ahead to November, just after Thanksgiving break. Dan was out of school for a couple days in a row, and I don't know, something about it felt weird to me. Okay, let's see. Wednesday, November 30th. Dan, I'm trying to be respectful and give you your space, but it's 3 days. I'm getting worried and the school is calling and half of our cups and bowls in there. Please open the door. Tomorrow. Hey, I've been there. I've been to the point where I stayed in bed for several days in a row and didn't get up and kept sleeping. And if you can't sleep, you just lay there. And you want to sleep. And you don't want to wake up. I've been there. Is this the first time you've had an episode like this? Never in this long. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just lying here shaking. Did something happen that might have set this off? Sort of. I went to my uncle's cabin for Thanksgiving and I started having nightmares. Were they about what happened? The incident when you were a kid? Yeah. Are you ready to talk about that yet? No. That's fine. No rush. You don't have to answer this, but I have one other question. Would you describe this incident as negative or violent? Yes. Understatement of the century. And would you say before this episode that it's been a while since you last thought about it? Sort of. I think about it a lot, but I try not to. Okay, we're not gonna get emotional. Whoo! It got better for a few years. I just pretended it happened to someone else. But visiting your uncle's cabin brought it back for you, and then it all came rushing back to you. Sound about right? Yeah. Okay, well I have good news and bad news. Which do you want first? Good, please. Good news is I think you're making progress, and I think we might have an idea of what we're dealing with now. Bad news is, from everything you've told me the last couple of weeks, it sounds like you might be dealing with the symptoms of disassociation that manifest with some forms of PTSD. What does that mean? It means this may get worse before it gets better. But I do believe it will get better. I hope you do too. And then they stick you on a bunch of medicine, and they think they're gonna make you feel better. And it never does it? It never does. And so you continue tormenting yourself for the rest of your life, or what life you have, or even a semblance of life. Okay, let's not get into this. Looks like the next big batch is around February. Oh no, winter formal. What happened? After the dance, there was a big party at Seth's house. I found Dan freaking out in the bathroom, but then I left for a minute and he just took off. Friday, February 10th. Dan, I left to get towels and you disappeared. Where are you? I'm fine, I walked home. You're clearly not fine. WTF is going on with you? Talk to me. Just leave me alone. Okay. You just... As a friend, you just don't go, okay. February 10th. You came home kind of late last night. Everything okay, kiddo? Yeah, fine. Are you sure? Do you want to talk about it? No! For the millionth time, I am fine. Saturday, February 11th. I did something dumb the other night. What happened? I went to a party, even though I was feeling bad. I had freaked out and I was really crappy to someone who was trying to help me. 2 people, actually. Have you had any more episodes recently? Sort of. I've been having nightmares all week. Also, as I was coming home from the party, I went by the woods and I thought I saw something. I guess it was probably just a hallucination, but it really freaked me out, and I'm pretty sure I ran most of the way home. These woods, are they near where your original incident took place? Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. How do you feel when you see a forest, or when you think about being inside one? Bad. Bad how? Like I can't breathe. Do you think the woods might be a trigger for you? You see a bunch of dark trees and you start thinking about what happened? Yeah, like at my uncle's cabin. If that's the case, then I think I have an idea for how we might start to deal with this. Let me run something by you. Oh, you made him go into the woods. You're an idiot. Okay. Let Let me guess, he worked himself on up going to the woods. Oh boy. Because, hey, it was make-believe, right, guys? It was make-believe? Remember all of his friends were like make-believe? No, it couldn't happen. After that, I think my last text with Dan was in June. Monday, June 5th. Hi, Dan. I was thinking about you today. It's been a few months since we talked, and... excuse me. I'm sad about how we left things off. I hope you're doing okay. Hi, Stacy. I'm good. I wasn't before, but I think I'm getting better. I can't talk now, but soon? That'd be great. Have a good summer vacation. You too, Dan. Monday, June 5th. New record. Woo! This time I went right up to the tree line and stood there for 10 minutes. That's great. I'm happy that you're making so much progress. It's not enough, though. I still have to go inside. I have to see the place where it happened. I have to face it. Remember not to push yourself too hard, okay? If this starts to stress you out too much, there are always other methods we could try. Just take it one day at a time. It's mostly little texts after that, all throughout the summer. One step into the woods, a picnic 5 feet inside. He was working his way up to it, working his way up to last week. Sunday, 3:15. You have everything you need? Yep. Toothbrush, underwear, blanket? Yep. Okay, have fun, stay safe. You want me to come and pick you up from Tony's tomorrow? You don't have to do that. I'll walk. Okay, call if you change your mind? You're acting like this is some huge deal. Crashed at Tony's house like a million times. Not for years. I'm just happy to see you're doing better. I love you. Thanks, Mom. Love you too. See you tomorrow. 5:15 p.m. Hi, Dr. Chamber. I'm standing on the edge of the woods for what I hope is going to be the last time. Just want to say thank you for all your help. I'm going in there tonight. This time I'm going all the way to where it happened. To end this once and for all. I'm going to walk into that house and tell Mr. Red he's not real, and he never was, and he doesn't scare me anymore. Oh, you walked literally into the house too, so beyond the barrier. 10:15 p.m. Hi, Dan. Sorry, Sundays are my day off. Just saw your messages. I'm glad I've been helpful to you, but I hope you understand that trauma isn't something you can just fix with one grand gesture. Dealing with what happened is going to take a lifetime of work that may not ever stop, but it will get easier. Sorry, no. No, for some of us it doesn't get easier. It actually gets harder. And there's some bad days far more than good days. There are limits to what a mental health and professional can do via text, and I do still strongly encourage you to consider traditional therapy as a long-term treatment option. Also, I hope that if you're going into the woods, you're staying safe and taking a buddy. You have a lot of people who care about you, and there are other dangerous things out there besides bad memories. Take care. Talk soon. 10:47. Wait. I just reread your last text. Who's Mr. Red? Dan, who is Mr. Red? Are you there? Dan? Oh, she wasn't told about Dan, or, Mr. Red. Sorry about that. Got the sniffles. Today is one of those days. Put down Dan's phone, your hands shaking a little. Oh, Dan. I'm so sorry, I promise. We're going to find a way to help you. And when you wake up, we're going to be here for you. Whatever you need. Squeeze Dan's hand, and he lets out a long sigh. Dan is now coping. Will help more than that quack doctor. She told Dan it was all in his mind. She's the reason he went to face Mr. Red. I mean, you guys kind of let him down, too. Do keep that in mind. That's not fair, Noah. Dr. Chamble didn't tell him to do that. She did the best she could with the information Dan gave her. And it did seem like she was helping him. It seemed like he was getting better at dealing with everything until Mr. Red ruined everything. Again. Everything that's happened. It seems like it all started when Dan went inside the ruins. What in the hell just happened? What the hell was that? That makes sense. I mean, that's how it all started 10 years ago, right? First one of us goes in, wakes it up, then more of us show up, and his power grows. So what? Mr. Red used Dan as bait to lure us into the woods to increase his power? That dirt monster did say I was supposed to bring everyone. So, we don't give him what he wants, and we all just stay out of the woods, and that way things don't get any worse. You and Lucas share a worried look. I think things are already getting worse. I think in this sick way, Mr. Red has been doing us favors to get on our good side. Huh? Favors like what? Like the bear attack, Andy, and the crows that attacked Cody and Jocelyn? Those could have been coincidences. When your town is surrounded by woods, animal attacks happen sometimes. Right. Stacy just uncontrollably chewing on her lip. Not like this. Stacy finally tells everyone about Brittany's blackmail, and then tells you about the tree creature that attacked her. And then it just threw me the bag, and her phone fell right out. It gave you Brittany's phone? That proves everything. Why didn't you tell us before? I'm gonna go with why you didn't tell us before. Would you have told us at all if Lucas hadn't put two and two together? Of course I would have. I was scared, okay? I needed time to process. Okay, that explains why Brittany invited us to a party, but it doesn't explain why I suddenly decided to stop being a jerk to Lily. Wait, do you think Mr. Red can affect people's minds? No way. There's no proof that Mr. Red can do anything like that. Okay, but you've got to admit there's something wrong here. She's just acting like she used to. Before she started hanging out with those monsters like Jocelyn and Cody. Lily's voice rises to a shout, and Dan seems to flinch back from the sound, his brow furrowing as if in pain. Don't. Wuzzy suddenly jumps up, scampering to the foot of the baddie. She turns, fur puffing up as she growls at Dan. Holy. Dan? Dan, can you hear us? Are you there? Dan speaks again, his voice barely a whisper. You lean closer, straining to hear. And Dan's hand suddenly clamps around your wrist. Dan, what are you... Don't fight. Try to pull away, but Dan's grip becomes painfully tight. The beeping from the heart rate monitor speeds up, the beat fast and irregular. Ow, Dan, let go, you're hurting me. No helping. Help friends. And he lunges forward, grabbing hold of Dan's arm. Hey, let go of... Dan's free hand twitches, and Andy goes flying backwards. Whoa! He slams right into Ava and Noah, knocking them all to the ground. Ah! What the hell? Oh, God. Lights flicker as Dan slowly sits up. When he speaks, his voice is not his own, but a terrible, cold whisper that seems to fill the room. All better now. Everyone together. No. Lights go out entirely, plunging the room into darkness. You struggle against Dan's grip, but it won't budge. Sarah, what do we do? Grab a frying pan and beat this man and... Stay back, I think. Yeah. He's too strong. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, but what do we do? We have to... Stay. Wind howls from nowhere as before your eyes the room warps and stretches, the back wall falling away into darkness. Sarah! Your friends huddle together against the wind, and the monitor beep continues to quicken until they blend into an unsteady, keening sound. Dan, Dan, if you're in there, please let me go. Don't go. All better now. Now we play. Better? How the hell are things better? No, I helped. All better now. Yeah, this is not my idea better. So, how about you get the hell away from us? Ava gestures wildly, and the chair behind her flies towards Dan. He growls, and the chair deflects, shattering as it tumbles down the black tunnel. Ava, that's it. Use your power. Her what now? I just tried and it didn't work. No, not like that. On me. What? Use your powers to pull me over to you. I can't. What if I hurt you? You really think you can make things worse right now? Ava nods, clenching her hands into fists, her breath coming fast and ragged. Come on, come on. Work, you stupid. Suddenly yanked backwards, and your wrist tears free of Dan's grip. No! Crashing Ava, knocking her down again, and the light suddenly floods the room. Hi, white light. By the time your eyes have adjusted, the hospital room has returned to normal. Not better. Dan lets out a long, shuddering sigh. His body goes limp, and he falls, bonelessly, back onto the mattress. Is it over? You wince at the purpling bruises on your arm as Lucas edges forward. He checks the monitors beside Dan's bed, and then he feels his forehead. Looks like it for now. Is anyone hurt? Oh, besides our arm? No, no one's really hurt. Okay. Only my everywhere. Next time, I want a plan where no one body slams me into dingy linoleum. Sorry. At least it worked, right? Yeah, so what the hell was... Noah pauses as a nurse hurries in to look at Dan's heart monitor. He looks from the monitor to Dan, his brow furrowed. We were just, leaving. Sorry. You furtively scoop Wuzzy back into her bag before the nurse sees her. As everyone files out the door, you look back watching as the nurse picks up a piece of splintered chair, a perplexed look on his face. So where'd the rest of the chair go? You gather in the deserted hospital lobby and take turns signing out of the visitor log. Okay, what the hell was that? Bad. It was bad. Yeah. Can we talk about that thing? Was that... It was him. I never thought... I mean, it felt so real. It was real. Also, Ava has freaking mind powers now? Apparently. And he lets out a sigh, crackling his knuckles nervously. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna need about 10 square feet of pizza to process all this. You guys in? One sec, the rest of us need to sign out. Walk up to the desk, Ava and Lily close behind. As you reach for a pin, you notice a clipboard next to the sign-out sheet. Daniel Pierce, unresponsive. Rebecca Fisher, unresponsive. Marcus Tuttle, unresponsive. Charles Cooper, unresponsive. Suddenly the clipboard is snatched away, and an irritated-looking nurse glares at you. Sorry, I was looking for the sign-out sheet. Nurse grabs her sweater and walks away, leaving the desk unattended. Nice. She left the computer logged in. There's a chance to do some digging. You want to break into the hospital's private records? There's like a dozen other people in comas who have been admitted over the last week. We want to know why. Lily wrings her hands nervously, then nods. If you're going to do it, I'll help. But you better decide fast. Now's your chance to gain another lore document and learn about Westchester's dark history. Yes, yes, give it to us. Give it to us now. Let's play it safe. Do it. Just do it. Oh. If you can help us save Dan, I say we go for it. Shall we all put our hands in or something? Do a little cheer? I know you're being sarcastic, but I would make you do it if there weren't a short on time. Lily, can you help us navigate the hospital's file system? You can count on me. Why do I get an image of her being from Criminal Minds right now? I get this image, figuring how quirky she dresses and everything. I get... What's her goddamn name on her mind? Do I think Chloe? Is that... I'm getting a Chloe. I don't know, it's been so long since I've seen that show. While Ava organizes the rest of your friends into a watch positions, you and Lily creep behind the counter. Okay, what are we looking for? Lily's fingers dance across the keyboard as she searches through the computer's directory. 1 second. Here. She points to an icon that reads Inpatient Records. You open it, short. By most recent, Ava appears beside you. Everyone's in this box. Find anything good yet? Yep. See, this is the same list I saw. Look at this. All patients unresponsive, all admitted in the last week. Oh, if you click on them, there's more specifics. Found near Nightingale Avenue. This one was picked up near the tree line on Ashford Street. Sarah, these are all streets surrounding the woods. Yeah, I know. What's that? She taps at the bottom of the screen and you scroll down. Looks like some notes from Dr. Montrese in pathology, experiencing a resurgence of similar epidemics in Westchester's history. Docs listed out some dates for us. That's handy. Whoa, starting in the 1800s? 1800s and 1970s? And 10 years ago. Whoa, that's the signal. Glance around and Lucas is waving his hands wildly. That's the best signal you could come up with is, hey, I'm standing where people can see me. Let me wave my hands where I'm fucking... Oh, no. You know what? I hate stupidity. I really do. I really do. Like, you couldn't have been like... Or, you know, something other than, let me stand there like an idiot and wave my hands. Today's one of those days, folks. It's one of those days. If you visited my Discord, you know what's going on. And you should if you haven't. Crap, hang on. Move to close the window, but something else catches your eye. What are you waiting for? Come on! Just 1 minute. You hit print and close the window. Ava and Lily move to the other side of the counter, blocking you from view. Sarah, seriously! Over the shoulder, you can see the nurse heading your way. You duck down, staring up at the printer. There's just 1 page left. Sarah! Printer settles and you snatch the papers up, stuffing them in a nearby manila folder and tucking them in your shirt. Crawl out from behind the counter just as the nurse feasts appear in front of you. There's my contact. Look, a penny. There's my contact. Good thing I found it. These things are expensive, huh? You mime picking up something off the floor before scrambling to your feet and hurrying away. You're joining the rest of your friends. I hope whatever you found was worth it. That was a close call. Don't worry, we got something. Like, hey, how about the fact that all those other patients were also found around the woods? Or that this isn't the first time there's been an epidemic of this kind. I'd say that's some pretty good info. Not to mention... You motion everyone to come closer and you pull the folder out of your shirt. Hospital files! Wah, 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 wah. Look, they go on a... God forbid if your parents go in there and go, what the hell is all this? So what does it say? You flip the file open and you all read it together. It reports of other epidemics. Looks like Doctor wrote some notes up top. Some cause for concern. In each past incident, the influx of coma patients is closely followed by a massacre. It's unclear how these events are related, and the deaths that follow are not always such volume. See Article B from November 3rd, 2007. November 3rd. And he reaches over to squeeze No's shoulder. Each time the events are the same, an influx of unresponsive patients followed by the death of one or more persons, followed by quiet. Everything leads back to Redfield. A tense silence falls over the group. It just keeps getting worse. How are we supposed to do anything about this? There's gotta be a way. Lucas trails off and no one else speaks for a long time. Everyone seems adrift, lost within their fears. You take a deep breath. Guys, I know we can get through this. We just have to stick together, be brave. Stick together. I'm more terrified than I've ever been in my life. I honestly don't know if I have the strength to handle all of this. But I don't have to be strong enough. Not on my own, because I have all of you. Together, we're stronger than any of us can be on our own. Together, I know we can do this. An engine hangs in the air for a longer moment. For a moment, you worry it's never going to break. Okay, but I asked about pizza like forever ago, so can we take care of that first? Yeah, I'm gonna eat an entire pizza just for me. Pizza Mega? Obviously, we haven't been there in ages. I think they still have those little honey packets for the crust. I wonder if anyone's beaten my high score on the Meteor Madness cabinet. Smiling, you usher your friends toward the lobby doors and out into the night. Whew, well that was an hour long. Whoa. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Head on down to the description below, links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. So what do you guys think? I enjoy the shit out of this book. I'm just saying, I really do. Oh, so remember, there is supposed to be a sequel. And I'm trying to remember, and I mean, if you're joining us for the first time, and you've never read this book before, rip? So, you should just tune out now. So the girl at the end, which I guess this isn't really a spoiler, but it is. The girl at the end, was her name Emily? That's the question. I'm gonna have to, I guess we'll find out eventually, but at the same time, maybe his doctor went out there and was looking. I don't know. Which wouldn't that be interesting? Huh. I guess we'll have to see. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. I believe I already did my outro. If I didn't, remember to go down the description below. There's links. Otherwise, hit that like and share button. I thank you all for watching. Look forward to more Diamond Editions. Look forward to other videos. Look forward to more content. I'm trying to get, because we're behind. Let's be honest, we're behind. This is chapter 6 of It Lives in the Woods. We should have probably been done by now. But then I tried What's Your Story? And it was a piece of app that I never want to touch ever again. And then we've also been doing other games, other apps. Things in my life have been a little more preoccupied. Then we also have an impersonator of mine, which is always cute. He's on Twitter, apparently. He created a channel, which, like I said, if you are in our Discord, you know all about. He's just a piece of human filth, let's put it that way. Alrighty then. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.